Hello everyone, and it's Dark Laser here. So, uh, today, Onision, or sorry, when you're reading this it'll be yesterday, Onision is a sociopath. He flat out just said it. I don't know if that was supposed to be satire or what, but here is some proof, solid evidence that he is a sociopath. Now, these words and everything could just mean that they are, well, old, but these 10 things that I'm about to go over are well within Onision's little world. Alright, let's get into it, shall we? First, number 10, charm and glibness. He always tries to say that he is the most honest person. No other person is more honest than him. He says things like, well, because I did it in the past, it means it's not current. He dates multiple women. That's not me being anti-poly or anything like that. I just think it's weird that it fits him so well. And it easily manipulates women. The way he treats women, especially his patrons, is fucked up. Let's see. He does not feel guilty for cheating on them. He shows no remorse for it. He also lures potential victims, his subscribers, by playing victim. And let me do a little real life person here. A real life person by the name of Ted Bundy is an example. Ted Bundy, what he used to do was he would play the victim. He would always, he cut out his car, like in his driver's seat, like his passenger seat. He would take that out and rape and abuse women in his car because he played victim and they came over to help him. Yeah, he would stake them out and watch them and all that stuff. He was not a very good person. He was charming to them. He was glib with them. This man was just, he knew what he was doing. Okay, he did like 50 some odd women or something like that. I don't remember the exact details of his setting or what he did. I don't remember everything that he did, but I know that was a big one. Egoism. Wow. When Greg is challenged by other men and women, he tries to pretend that he is the stronger person, constantly bragging about his encounters with celebrities. Well, he would try to pretend that he has encounters with celebrities, that if he was dating them, that it would not be anybody's business whether he would or not. Very, very spooky to me. Like he mentioned Gerard Way a while back and his disdain for others, the way he doesn't take criticism that well. He manipulates the copyright buttons, which is why I'm not putting anything that he said in copyrights here. But this is a direct response to his most recent Onision is a Sociopath skit that he did, where he shot himself. Very well thought out plan there, Onision. Okay. He has an icy and spooky predator stare. If you've seen any of his videos, he always stares at the camera like, me, I'm honest. I'm so honest. What else? What else is on my list? Oh, honest. Yeah, it's cold. It's icy. It's spooky. It's well within the sociopath range. Okay. High sensation seeker. Now, this is where it gets really juicy. He doesn't love anyone except himself. He does not respect anyone. He doesn't reciprocate love in the way an actual person would be. He's always constantly wanting to box people. Come on, Greg. You want to come box an Okie? Come on. Come on, Gregory. You know, he was wanting other people like TJ Kirk. He wanted to get them on TV. He wanted to get him on Jerry Springer for some reason, like Judge Judy or something. Alright, number 7. Frequent and compulsive lying. You need to look no further than this. He's hammering in that he's the most honest YouTuber all the time. Greg, we have to say this all the time. You know, people who respond to you, people who do videos for you about you, people who talk about you and criticize you, they tell you this, that when someone is honest, they don't have to tell others constantly. And you use things like
something went wrong. Please try again.
Phones being stupid. You use things such as the cancer patient of a little girl who, as a scheme, and you didn't put any information. You just said, "Oh, here I'm helping. I'm helping this person. Please, please help me help this person. You'll be a better person for it." When you didn't provide any proof, there was nothing about the person's hospital. There was nothing about the person's life. There was nothing about their condition. Which, if you've watched anything before, the condition's been fixed, and all that money was only to pay back someone who had already paid for it, not for the hospital itself. So essentially, you basically scammed your subscribers to donate to someone who already had surgery. See, you don't feel... Oh, and one more thing. And your recent wetland scheme, like, oh, first of all, you can't build on wetlands without permission, and secondly, it's not your place to do it without permission. Number 6. No guilt or responsibility. He does not show guilt or remorse for the awful things that he says and does about Shane Dawson, EC, Daniel Solzbach, which is Mr. Repsion. He mocks Repsion all the time. Strange Aeons, who... She... Not only did she review your book, but so did Crimson Rogue. I'll leave a link to all these people's channels in the description, including the one where I found all this info here too, so you can see what I'm talking about. You've also deleted 40,000 tweets on your Twitter timeline, dude. What are you doing? What are you doing, Onision? Oh, and it's funny that I should mention deleting stuff. You disabled your comment section because of me. I went on an alternate account, on one of my alt accounts, and I left a comment stating that you are a sociopath. And suddenly, the next day, all of your comment sections are gone. I find that hilarious that I did that. Maybe not entirely it was my fault, but I did do it. It was me. You are extremely immature with your immature content, and on your channel it seems to be stuck in the mind of a teenager rebelling against his parents. Also, you dress in odd costumes and makeup and wigs and mock others. It sounds a lot like John Wayne Gacy. Look him up if you want to see more proof. Number 5. Did I already skip over 6? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, number 5. Shallow emotions. Alright. When Greg speaks, his emotional range is a solid 0. Unless he's like screaming at the top of his lungs, and even then it's 0. Empathy... Number 4. empathy free. He shows no empathy for others while lying, trying to show that he has any, putting his Twitter account behind a paywall when he found out that someone he wanted to box followed him. He calls others ugly, he calls others nasty, he shows no empathy, he thinks people should just get over traumatizing events. Wow. Man, you tried to claim off your sociopath soci, sociopathic isms are a joke. Greg, this is not a joke. Okay, I used to be a corrections officer. A weird flex, I know. Um, but I used to be a corrections officer. I used to work in a psychiatric facility. I used to work in an actual prison. I was a security guard for a couple of months, maybe almost a year. And in that time, I was working as a security guard. I have seen people who are just like this, who are in prison and who are in the psychiatric ward. You follow almost every single one of these to a T. To a freaking T, my guy. Alright? Number 3. Trivial sex life. He is married to a woman, but has groomed her to be a guy so he can seem more appealing to the LGBT. He stares at others and looking for a third in relationships so he can fuck them instead of his wife. Or husband, I'm sorry, if LGBT community don't get at me here. It's because he's a guy sleeping with sex dolls and underage women are a part of his life too. Uh, Now that's not proof, that's only conjecture. I don't actually have any proof of it. But apparently this girl, Billy, he dated a while back, was 16 or 15 years old at the time whenever she moved in with them. And you were thinking of adopting them, and then you dated them, and oh god, man, ugh, just makes me sick, man. Number 2, conduct problems prior to age of 15. Your blatant disregard for rules is shown in his books as their self-inserts, and this could be true where he hurt animals, as he has hurt animals in the past and doesn't show any care to them. Now, that's also further proof he's killed a turtle before. Then he goes on his little rant on the military about, I was supposed to kill an animal. I'm not gonna do that. Well, boo fucking who, shit stain. You're gonna be doing that because that's part of seer training. That's part of survival. Okay? And number 1, mind games. I'm not going to add sadism into this because sadism is something that is part of the BDSM lifestyle, which I don't really care about. But he plays mind games, and here's something that I really wanted to just hone in. I don't find sadism too bad. I find mind games are thrown into the Onision when he tries to manipulate others into being stalkerish, and his actions against a $2 pledger that unsubscribed from him, and making women get tattoos of "I'm a liar" on their forehead and chaining them to a basement for a week without food or care. See, that was so wrong of you. It's not hot, dude. If you're doing it with malicious intent, that is horrible. I don't even know how, even as a dom myself, I don't know how you can do that to someone. You have to show aftercare to them. You have to show that you still love them, even after you berated them, degraded them, hurt them. Even though they asked for it, you still have to care. Now, every single one of these notes that I have put down, and that I have talked about in this video, I just wanted to hone in on one more thing. If somebody smokes weed and you don't like it, it's bad. Grow up, Onision. Alright? Grow up. You claim that you're this most honest YouTuber. You claim that you're this most honest person all the time because why won't people believe me? I'm so honest. And you talk down to your subscribers. You constantly tell them that they're evil and awful people. You never show any love or care to subscribers. You tell people that they're bad. And oh my god, is it mind-numbing that you do this. And I'm surprised you even have 2 million subscribers. If I even get 10 subscribers, like, even if I get no subscribers from this video, I'm just glad this video is out there. So, I want to thank everybody. If you watch this video, I want to thank you for showing your support, and hopefully this message is sent to anyone who is subscribed to him, that you should watch out for that sociopath. Because, you know what? The man really is. And just so we are clear, again, on my alternate account, I was the one who got his comments disabled. He took away his comments because of me. Bye. Love you guys, and peace out.